Hey guys, welcome to the Unbothered Anime Experience. Chuka here as usual, and across the screen we have my G.
Tunes. So let's go.
Today we're talking about something really special to our hearts. Anime, no, but not just anime. We're celebrating the best that anime had to offer in 2024. As you already know, anime is life. Like there's nothing like anime, nothing beats anime, you know. So we have to like celebrate those characters, celebrate the opening, the songs, the animators, the voice actors, voice actresses, everybody. We need to celebrate them and give individual awards to different categories just to showcase how beautiful and how magical anime is. Because without anime, I feel like there's no life. So
Facts.
yeah.
Facts. And remember, this is our opinions. Of course, you can argue and come up with your own hot takes, and we can talk about them in the comments below. And always, like no matter what our differences are, I'm sure your opinions are also great, also fire, also amazing. But of course, we have to give our own opinions, and because like this year has been bangers on bangers on bangers, like from animes of Demon Slayer to like Solo Leveling and all that, like My Hero Academia. Like I think it was a great year. We ate a lot. Like this year was 2024. We ate too much, so I think it was great. So let's go. Come on.
I feel you, and we're doing it the unbothered way. This is no ordinary award show. This is the Unbothered Anime Awards 2024. Let's go. The first category on my list is the ultimate, legendary anime of the year. This is the anime that overall was perfect. I may not say perfect, but it killed it almost every regard. Like just like the way we had JJK last year, Jujutsu Kaisen, how Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 was a masterpiece and it was clearly the winner. Now this year, what was clearly the best anime when it comes to story, animation, characters, cultural impact, everything. What was the anime that stood out this year? Soon, give me your answer and tell me the reason for your answer.
I think this year is there's a lot of contenders for these awards. Like we have Frieren, we have Apothecary, we have Kaiju number 8. So like the race was crazy. The race is still crazy up until now. Like I have these takes, but of course one always has to come up on the top. But also this is very personal for me. So for me, I think I go with Kaiju number 8 because Kaiju was from animation, from the opening songs, from the characters, from the story itself. I think Kafka was crisp. Like Kafka was like everything. Like it was magical. Like the storyline, the animation, the fights. I think it was insane. But I think for me, I go with that. I would have chosen Frieren, but I'm all about bangers. I need bangers, and bangers and bangers. So like, I think that's the only reason I couldn't choose Frieren, because like there was no bangers on bangers, but there was bangers, but it wasn't continuous. So that's my take for the best anime of the year. I go with Kaiju number 8, and I would love to know what you go with, because I think this is going to be interesting, because you always have your crazy takes on anime. So let's go. Tell me.
Yeah, I like your opinion. Kafka Hibino, Kaiju number 8, solid. But I'm going to choose the opposite of what you just said. Not like the opposite, but the other one you just said, which is Frieren. Frieren was my best anime, and I mean, it's crazy to one thing that Frieren is my best anime, considering that it started airing in 2023, and then I think the rest parts came out in 2024. And throughout 2024, I mean, it finished like back in February, March, and throughout 24, like I feel like nothing came out that was better than Frieren. So in a way, it's kind of like a downer. Last year, JJK came out towards the end, so it was like right on time for the anime awards. But Frieren came out early on, and at the end of the year, I look back, and Frieren is still my best anime. And why is Frieren my best anime for this year? Is because it had pretty much everything. I mean, it had the banter between Stark and Fen. Fen was frustrating my guy's life. Like, Fen did not want this guy to have peace. I mean, it had the fights, the banger fights, it had the world building, because there were a lot of worlds, they were always going from one place to another. It had the character development. It was just a wholesome anime, a chilling anime. It was a breath of fresh air. I'm usually the guy that likes banger, like from banger to banger in each episode. That's why JJK season 2 was my best anime last year. But there was just something about Fury, and he had everything. It was like everything packed into one. Animation, the sound, the music, the characters. Fury also is like she's badass, like that barely takes L's. I mean, she'll be looking like she's not that strong, but try her first. She'll show
Yeah.
you what's up. She'll hide her aura, but So
Sleeper
yeah,
build.
yeah, sleeper build, So yeah, and then there was the two side characters, Fen, there was Firen, and then I mean there was Fen and Stark, and then along the way the other characters that were
Yeah.
coming in, going and everything.
Going, yeah.
And then that whole arc later on during that tournament arc or something was like a mad ending to the season. So it was a very nice, delicious 24 episode season. And yes, Firen is my anime of the year. Thank you.
Yeah, for me, I think I would have chosen that as well. But you know me, like I don't like gists. I need some crazy stuff going on. So now we just move on to best anime series of the year. I think there are a lot of contenders for this, but first, of course, I give it to you. Let me know what you think. Which one is your best anime series of the year? So let's go.
So for this award, I was torn between two anime, Kaiju number 8, Solo Leveling. And I was torn because they were both two really great anime. Kaiju number 8, like you said, bangers upon bangers. Every episode was a madness. Maybe not a madness, but every episode was good. There was no dull moments. Solo Leveling, for me, had dull moments. There were some episodes that were not as great. But the thing is that Solo Leveling's high moments, in my opinion, were better than the high moments of Kaiju number 8. So it got me thinking, which one do I really prefer? Especially now that season 2 of Solo Leveling has started and first episode was a banger. I don't know if maybe there's this recency bias with it because I'm not meant to include season 2. I'm meant to just talk about season 1. So I really don't know. I'm trying to like go back in time to really like think which one did I prefer at that point in time when they aired. So just because I feel like Kaiju number 8 was more consistent, I will give it to Kaiju number 8 because across the board from beginning to the end, it was good. But yes, Solo Leveling is a very, very good contender. But my award for best new anime series goes to Kaiju number 8, Kafka Hibino.
For me, like also, I chose Kaiju number 8. It's crazy.
Come
And
on,
because like
come on.
because Kaiju number 8, I would have chosen Free Reign, of course.
Mhm.
Again, but I am always biased with because I need bangers. I think like you said, it was consistent. But when we talk about solo leveling, like I love solo leveling, I love everything about it. But there like season 1, there was a lot of dull moments. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Like, of course, the build has to come up gradually, but I mean, every anime has a build, but it shouldn't take that long to come up. I know you're trying to build your powers and all of that. This is one thing I don't like about these type of animes, that like Sword Art Online, like you have to, it's like a game. You have to come here, win and gain powers and beat the boss and gain a new ability and all of that. So I don't like animes like this, but still solo leveling fire all day, any day. So I think it was a good take, but of course I choose Kaiju number 8 again. So for me, for anime of the year, I think Kaiju took it, man. It's crazy.
Oh, I wanted to say you're cheating, but then again, I mean, it's your award, it's the Unbothered Anime Award, whatever works for you. Everybody has their own personal opinions. So, I mean, and opinions are subjective. So, we're always welcoming on this podcast to entertain whatever take you have, be it crazy
Yeah.
or not. It's not like your
Yeah,
take is crazy or
facts.
anything, it's actually solid. But I kind of wish you at least give a different answer to one of them. I mean, new anime, best new anime series and best new anime. Come on. That means you really love Kaiju, man.
Like Kaiju, Kafka is my G, man. Kafka is my G.
Mhm.
I aspire to
Cool,
be like
cool.
Kafka in the future.
I feel you. No worries. All right. So moving on. Next award is best fight scene. Best fight scene. Which fight made you go crazy this year? Which fight did you watch and be like, this is peak. This is something that's going to stand the test of time. That in the next 5 to 10 years, I'll come back and watch this. Which fight made you get off your seats and go hella
Is it for
crazy?
for me, fights are like I judge fights according to my adrenaline. If I still have, then it wasn't like that much. But if I'm popping adrenaline and I don't have anymore, then I understand that that's crazy. For me, there are two animes, or there are two fight scenes that went crazy for me. Maybe the second one is not really a 2024 anime. It's like an old anime. I would say Garp and Aokiji from One Piece, when Garp went full berserk on on Aokiji. I think that fight was insane. Like finally we see Garp in his full form and everything like that. But of course, at the end of the day, Demon Slayer, last episode, Namida or Amida Butsu, like
Butsu.
with Himejima. I think that that was the highlight of the whole of 2024 for me. Like that was insane. That was insane because Himejima killed me, man. I think for me, nobody comes close. That's like the best for me. Like Demon Slayer episode 8 or 9, last episode.
I think it's episode 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I totally agree with you, on the same page with you. No other episode, no other fight came close. And the crazy part is that I was thinking about it, and I'm like, can I really put this as my best fight this year? And the reason I'm saying that is because it was so short. I don't even know if you can
So
even call
short,
it a
yeah.
fight just because of how short it was. But I'm like, nothing made me feel that good. So it made me realize that fights don't need to be long. For that fight to be that short, to be honest, Himejima versus Mutan was less than 2-3 minutes. It was less than a minute, if you are being honest. It was less than a minute. I mean, but that entire sequence,
Entire scene square was.
yeah, before the Imejima came out,
The build
after
up.
he came out, the build up, and then after he came out, and then the rest Hashiras came, everything was epic. But my best part was still the Himejima moments when Himejima came out and was fighting Muzan. So yes, it was very short. Most people will be like, you can't even call that a fight. But the fact that there was nothing else to even compare it with, because what else was really there to compare it with? I mean, let's just think for a second. Is there anything else you could really compare it to this year?
Not really. I mean, One Piece has had good animations this year because of like they have a new arc, this Egghead arc, where like the animation changed, the style changed, everything changed. Now it's more crisp, like, and the pacing they have is better now, and the fights are more insane now. But nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. For me, like, I think so.
I like how we're on the same page with many things today.
So you exactly. Usually, like we're always
I know.
with a different opinion
I
and
know some
stuff
people will
like
come and
that.
be like, this is like Demon Slayer homeboys, Demon Slayer fanboys, like Demon Slayer.
Or they'll be like New Gen Boys.
New
Maybe.
Gen Boys, like, yeah, they were like, these guys just started watching anime last year, or these guys watch anime from Instagram or TikTok or Reels, that kind of stuff. We didn't just start last year, my G's, but yeah, we like what we like. New Gen is good. Old Gen is still good, but yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Next one on the list is best emotional scene. So this is the scene that made you, that made you feel, that made you, or that made you sad. You know, a scene that touched your heart. What was that scene for you, Tune, this year? Or no, last
Well,
year?
I think this was a very difficult pick for me, to be honest, because like I'm not an emotional person, to be honest. Like
I know.
a lot of shit don't touch me. But one thing that really touched me was when Bakugo died. Bakugo died was, I think
forgot
that
that
for
too.
me, that was my scene. Like I saw that. I saw how Midoriya came and he saw Bakugo laying there. I was like, what the fuck just happened, you know? And the other guy was helping. I think Jin was helping Bakugo with wiring his shit and all of that. Man, that scene was like,
I don't think his name is
I
Jin,
never-
but yeah.
the guy with the Levi.
I know the guy. Is it Jin?
Yeah, I think it's Jin. Gino.
Okay. Okay, go on.
The guy with the Levi pants from up to bottom, no?
Oh, best genius.
Yeah, best genius. Yeah.
Okay, Jin. Okay, sorry. My man went to
was the
Jin
one.
from Bleach.
And then he
Yes,
was
but-
trying to help the guy, and I'm like, man, I never loved Bakugo that much, man. I was like, what the fuck, man? Bakugo better wake up, because like,
I thought Bakugo is a G.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never loved him that much, but he's still my best. But I didn't like that. Really touched me. That really touched me. He's still my best, but like that really touched me, and I'm like, damn, bro, they really nerfed my guy after all that shouting. But it's what led to that. Bro went full beast mode and was nerfed. At least he went down doing what he loved. Man, Bakugo is a representation of me. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't like. He just wants to fight. He just wants to die. He's like, he just wants to go crazy, you know? I think, yeah, for me. Bakugo's
Oh,
death was crazy.
I don't think
What
you should
about
say
yours?
that Bakugo is like a representation of you because you're forgetting the very negative aspects of Bakugo. The way he shouts, rah, rah, rah. That guy is
No,
like a
no, okay.
monster. He's like a
No, no. I
monster.
mean, just the
So
fighting part.
okay, okay. Anyways, so I know a lot of people like Bakugo, which is crazy because I mean sometimes you won't feel like people like Bakugo more than Deku, which I mean I can't wrap my head around it. And I know you've told me before that Bakugo is your guy, is your Minji. And now you're telling me that
Benji,
you don't
man.
really like Bakugo, but he's still the guy you
No,
like the
no,
most.
no. The thing is, like, of course, when he died, I didn't think I was going to feel it that much. I was like, okay,
Okay.
but I was feeling it. I was like, what the
The
fuck,
feelings.
bro? Better wake
I,
up.
I did not see his death coming. I would not
Me
lie.
too,
Now
man.
that I'm
Me
thinking
too.
about it, My Hero Academia had so many mad moments. It's now making me feel like, am I sure I should not even put My Hero Academia? Like, am I sure I'm not making a mistake by putting My Hero Academia as just the best sequel? Am I
Best
sure I'm not
anime.
meant to have put it as best anime? Because now that I just mentioned this moment, I'm remembering other moments too. Because Bakugo's moment was crazy. I mean, his death was emotional. It was really sad. But I feel like my best part of that episode was when he went haywire, when he was counting everything. I mean, he was counting, seeing Shigaraki's movement, like counting how many steps he needs to take back and everything. You understand? And the way the music changed when he was about to move. And Bejino was like, no, 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 what's happening? Next thing you know, the guy disappeared. Vroom,
Mm.
vroom, vroom, on Shigaraki. Boom! I was like, then Shigaraki tried to hit him. The guy disappeared. I was like, this guy was not like, was not, his eye was wide open. He was calculating, calculating.
This is
Nah, that
why.
was the moment. That
You
was the
see, this is
moment.
why I hate Shigaraki so much because
Mm.
all of this,
He
you
nerfed
still
him.
come
He
out.
still nerfed him.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
God. Like Bakugo was there having a moment, and at the end of the day, he got nerfed on how many seconds. Why
Crazy.
after all that moment, then I was showing his flashback, like showing before then we were showing like his like little flashback how he liked All Might and everything. As in, I mean normally when they start showing flashback, it means the person's about
You
to
know,
die.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, but this one felt a
In a way,
bit
we didn't
different.
see
Like
it coming. Like,
we
Bakugo,
didn't
that's
see,
Bakugo.
yeah. Yeah, even when he died, so I still felt like there's no way he's dead. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
why. I'm like, how can
Yes.
Bakugo die? You understand? But anyways, I thought Plotama would save him, but maybe he did not. Anyways, so my most emotional scene is, guess the funny thing, is still from My Hero Academia. That's why I'm saying, are you sure I'm not meant to put it as the best anime of the year? It's My Hero Academia, and it is the reunion of the Todoroki family, stroke, Dabi's death.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah, man. That
god.
was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Guy, they were begging this guy,
Stop,
Momsy
bro.
D, Popsy D,
The girl,
please,
the
Toya, please, it's Toya, right?
enough. Yeah,
Toya, please, we're begging you, please. We know we wronged you, please. But Toya said no. Yes, no, I love you guys and everything, but no, you all have to die.
yeah.
You all have to die. Sister came, brother came, that's younger sister, older sister, younger brother. They all
And they
came,
were
they all
even
using their
burning.
powers.
And they were
They
all
all
burning.
burning, but
Even.
they're trying. Momsy was there. Momsy was like, no, what we raised this child. This is my son. We have to make sure, like, if I go to die, we're going to die with him. I mean, they went all out for him. And everyone knows that he has made a lot of mistakes in the past, but he was ready to like atone for his sins. I think he was holding Darby, begging Darby. I'm sure him too was ready to go. I mean, that's how much this moment meant to them. And then the way my guy Todoroki was coming with Lida. Next thing you know, Lida pushed him
Yeah,
and then when he was coming, the way he was running, the way he was running, I'll put that scene on the screen now. The way he
man.
was running
Shoto,
with the
man.
fire with the
Shoto's.
eyes. No, that scene
Shoto is
was
crazy.
mad. Last to come through in the family, but it came to and he put a stop to it. Guy,
Shoto for
I
me,
love
man. Shoto is
at the
crazy.
end of the day, the last words that Toya said, that's Dabi said, were like, I can't remember where exactly, but something about Omo, I still hate all of you, like fuck all of you at the end of the day.
Fuck
Like
all of
yeah,
you.
fuck all of you. Like I'm like, hey God, this guy was truly evil. And there was no saving him. It's sad because I thought that there was going to be a way to make him come back, but
Yeah, but the
truly
thing is,
that guy was gone.
the build up also
Uh,
looks like it could have been saved, but they were just
yeah.
lying to us. They were just lying to us.
That guy was gone. So yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
sad.
move
How did
on.
you see though? How did you see it?
I think that scene was crazy. That scene was crazy. And for me, like, I think Shoto should be stronger than he is. I think they're
Mm,
they're nerfing him on purpose. in this My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, Shoto was
Sh-
Shoto was OP.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Like, so
Season
what
1, Season
happened?
2. Nobody
So
could
what
even
happened?
like. Yeah, I feel like it started with when they made Bakugo to win him in that tournament. That's when he started losing
Nerfing
his
him,
aura a
yeah.
little bit. I mean, he still had his aura, but he started losing his really like mad power, like his full strength and everything. Like before, Shoto was that guy you don't mess with. You understand?
No,
He's still
not fuck
strong,
with
but
him.
not still strong, but not just like before.
It's supposed to be the three of them: Bakugo, Midoriya, and Shoto. These are like the best guys.
It's still them.
Yeah, it's still them, of course, but
It's still them.
I think Shoto should be stronger than Bakugo, man. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But yeah.
Shoto's strong about it because it's both
So
fire
next-
and ice.
Yeah. Imagine I had those powers. Everybody would yell. They're all mad.
Yeah. If I'm getting too hot, I go use my eyes, cool down my hot parts. I mean, cool down the
Exactly.
eyes. Match. That's why Endeavor married his wife, so I can get the best of both worlds.
Exactly.
That guy's a madman. That guy did think the reason for married someone just for that reason.
Yeah, next up is best opening song of the year. Well, I already
My
know your
song.
best. I
is my
already know
song.
because you are the king of songs these days.
Yeah, but you don't know my answer, though.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. If you say something different, I will tell you. Okay, I didn't guess that. So, which one is your best opening song of 2024? From
Yeah.
anime, of course, not opening song anywhere, but anime.
I feel like this was one of the hardest awards for me to like pick the winner to, because I have so many openings that I love, like so many.
Because you're the king of openings.
I love openings, and most of my friends, when I ask them about this opening, and they're like, they don't know what the opening is because they don't watch openings. They
don't
skip.
care. I used to be like that too.
Until you met me.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck about it. No, but there are some openings that even if you skip, you still like Naruto's openings. Like it sticks to your head and all of that. So
yeah.
But I never paid attention to normal openings.
Yeah.
Like You Are My Special. These ones will stick to your head, but
yeah.
like I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But now I started paying attention to it. Like this orb.
何度でもスケブこのくらいよ
That was really nice.
Orb is really nice. Orb is really nice. So I have like 4 nominees, to be honest. I mean, even up to now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm not even sure which one I'll pick, but I have to just pick one. So Dan is definitely there. Dan is like an anthem, feel good moment. Everybody loved it. I feel like maybe I might have picked it, just that I feel like everybody will pick Dan. So I want to go with something different. But it's very good. It's one of my ringtone currently, even though I don't normally have ringtones. It's my ringtone for the very, very few moments in life when my phone is on sound and not on mute. So Dan, which is Otonoke by Creepy Nuts, Demon Slayer Ashura Training Arc, which is Mugen by The First Story and Hyde. Really loved it. The Dangers in My Heart Season 2, which is Bukwa, that's the name of the song, by Japanese band Atawayo. Loved all of them. And also another very good one is Mushoku Tensei Season 2. Hitori on the Front Line, that's the name of the song. On the front line, the name of the song, Hitori is the artist. I freaking love all the songs. Now to pick one. If I could pick one right now, I still feel like I would probably go with Demon Slayer, Ashura Training Arc, Mugen, just because of how angelic and homely it felt heavenly. It felt like a blessing. Just when you hear the first line alone, you just feel like just feels like you're going to heaven. You know, it just feels like it feels good.
永遠の意味知らぬ君に答えを示すときた無限に続く螺旋の先へ
You understand? So they're all so good. I like Dan because the beginning already was dun 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 dun, and then when the main chorus now came in, it was really, really fun, really, really happy. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. Yeah, I like them Dangerous in My Heart Season. So I mean, song is very cool, but mostly also because of the main character, the second main character, Yamada, the girl. Because for me, when I talk about opening songs, it's not just about the songs, it's about the visuals, like the visuals in the video. The visuals also play a major part in how I see the opening song, and the visuals in the Daniel Martin So's opening was really, really crazy. There was also a part where they were showing Yamada. They showed Yamada at the left, Yamada at the right, and Yamada at the top left. So that's, I'll probably put it on the screen, but that scene alone, where they were showing Yamada as looking all cute and like so sweet and all.
君が僕に見せてくれた言葉の奥に住まう本音の種はもう
It went so well with the song, and I was like, it made me to like Yamada over more. I'm like, this girl really looks like a girl. She really like possesses this feminine traits, and it made her look so cool, so beautiful. And then Mushoku Tensei season 2, why I loved it so much was because of there's a part in the opening. I mean, initially they were showing Rudeus just running and all, and there's a part where they now showed Rudeus' evolution.
Perfect.
They showed this evolution. Not only his evolution, but they showed all the women in his life. They showed the woman is currently with, I think, which is Sophie. They showed his teacher when he was younger, which he also likes. And definitely Sophie is like his height. When they showed his teacher is younger than him. Then they showed his sisters as well, I think, 2 of them. So when they showed all of them in the same scene, just changing it, that was so good.
あまたの感情犠牲にして今に至ったあなたに触れた指先も失っちゃいけない世界はここだっただから僕は行くのだろうその先へ
And it went so well with the music. So all that, I mean, these are all good openings, but yes,
Very good.
Demon Slayer Ashura to the arc, Mugen by the first story and Hyde has my vote. What's yours?
For me, of course, Creepy Nuts. See, the thing is with Creepy Nuts, like, they already won me a long time ago with Marshall, with Brim Bam Bam Brim Bam Bam.
It's the
If
same
you-
yo. So
Yeah,
and I think you prefer that now, don't you?
yeah, I prefer that. Actually.
Okay.
So, like, for me, I would choose that, like the Bam Bam. I think if it's the same year,
Okay.
if it's
yeah.
the same year, I'll choose that. Yeah, 2024.
okay.
Yeah, that's for me
2024.
that's best.
Muna
that shit was
re,
catchy,
muna
man.
re, ta, ta.
I have it on my phone. Even like
Oh,
they were
okay.
there to the eastern waves.
The whole dancing as well.
Yeah,
too.
the dancing was
everywhere.
crazy.
that
I think the
was
dancing
amazing.
was like dancing became very popular. Like everyone
Yeah,
in Japan,
viral. That in class they'll just stand up and start doing it. Everybody are like, it was cool.
Makes
It was
sense.
catchy. Best animation. This is the award that has like the delicious, buttery, smooth animation. And I feel like when they talk about animation, I feel like something else as part of it is also like how the visuals look, the colors and all. Animation mostly has to do with like the movement, the motion. But I know that definitely the visuals, which is basically the colors, the way the art style, that would still play a part, even though in the grand scheme of things, that's not what animation is about. But basically, when we talk about animation, I feel like what we talk about is what looks the best, what had the best picture, right? But
Facts.
I know some people might come here and then say, no, animation is animation, it's just about the motion. So yeah, anyways, what do you think about that? And tell me what your best animation is and
Oh,
why.
crazy. I think, of course, like animation is, first of all, the style has to come in place and how crisp that style is, like everything has to fall in place. The fire, the sun, the birds, the vegetation, everything has to be like next level. For me, there are 2 contenders for this awards as well. I have Demon Slayer, of course, for me, Demon Slayer. Then I have My Hero Academia. These 2, I think for me is a hard take for that, but of course I go with Demon Slayer any day. I go with Demon Slayer because Ufotable is killing the game. I think Ufotable could be a good contender for Mappa Studios because I think they're doing great, man. I think they're doing amazing, especially with Demon Slayer. I think it's going crazy. It's going crazy with them. So I choose Demon Slayer, of course, for obvious reasons. So yeah, for me, that works for me. I wonder what you think about that and what would be your take on that. So let's see.
So first off, you said that Ufotable would be a good contender or a good competitor. I
Yeah.
can't remember the exact word he used, but to Mappa, right? Is it contender?
Yeah.
So like a good contender, which means that you're trying to say that Ufotable is second place and Mappa is first place. But
Yeah.
I don't see it that way at all. I feel like Mappa could be a good contender to Ufotable
Ufotable.
because I feel like Ufotable is the peak of animation. I feel like Ufotable, maybe what makes Mappa to stand out a bit more is just because Mappa takes on more gigs, so
More
they
anime,
animate more projects. So you see Mappa a lot. But when it comes to the style, Ufotable takes on less projects, but they make sure they dedicate that time and the effort and the best of their abilities, cutting edge technology to the animation. So yes, I feel like Ufotable is number one. And regarding your take on My Hero Academia being your second choice, My Hero Academia was good as well. It's always good. But for me, when it comes to animation, if Demon Slayer was released that year, it will always go to Demon Slayer because no other anime comes close. That's definitely thanks to Ufotable, the animation studio. They kill it. They're very consistent year in, year out. They're always animating Demon Slayer because Demon Slayer pretty much comes out every year now when you think about it. And I feel like Ufotable are not taking on much projects. I feel like that's what's giving them time to animate it properly because they're not taking on much projects. They want to give us goodness, beautiful goodness of Demon Slayer. So yes, Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc by far was the best animation for me this year. And next year, not next year, this year 2025, it will most likely still the best.
Demon Slayer. True.
Yeah, with the Infinity Castle arc.
Because like when you said that, that's true actually. Because Ufotable barely takes. I think the only thing I know apart from Demon Slayer is Fate series. They are the ones animating Fate series, and of course, Fate series is also crisp as well. Like animation is wild. Like Fate, Stay Night, Fate Zero, all of this. I think they're killing the game. But the thing is, I think the thing with Mappa is the animation style. First of all, with the animation style and Mappa's animation, I think they kill it 100% every time. Every time they kill it. But also, like for me, I think both of them are equal in a way because Mappa satisfies me, you know? Like, of course, Demon Slayer satisfies me, but I've not seen Demon Slayer across a lot more varieties of animes compared to Mappa. Mappa takes on anything and is banger. Like, there's no complaint about animation or anything. So, this was my take. Like, of course, like, Demon Slayer, when it comes to animation, they're God tier, like, they're S tier, like, they're next level.
Yeah.
But there's no variety to prove that yet. So let's see what they do with the coming years because, of course, anime is changing now. A lot of things are happening. So maybe things will develop better. Let's see.
I agree with you. And one thing again I would say is that I feel like also because of the fact that Mappa takes on more projects, there is more criticism towards Mappa than Ufotable. Yeah, you said that most people don't usually complain about Mappa, but actually a lot of people complain about Mappa. Not even about the working scenario, like the working situation and all, how it's not really like convenient for like the employees. But people sometimes complain about some of the animation, be it I don't usually see it. Like they complain about JJK season 2. That JJK season 2 because they were rushing it and everything. So people were complaining about how some episodes were not animated.
Yeah, just some episodes.
I didn't notice it, to be honest. I didn't really notice it. It was still good. People complain about Hell's Paradise as well. I think it's called Jugo Kuraku. That's the Japanese name. People complain about that too, that it wasn't as good. That was also animated by Mappa. But me, I still liked it. But there's more criticism towards Mappa because they take on more projects.
More projects. Yeah. I think the most criticism Mappa takes is on the animators actually. But yeah.
Obviously. Number one criticism. But
what's the next award on the show?
Best ending song. I'm not really an ending song person. I mean, I listen to both opening and ending. It's just that opening songs are really better than the ending. So it's hard for me to find which one was really my best. But for you, Ton, what was yours?
I think for me it's Free Reign. Anytime, anywhere.
By Millet. Same.
You're all right, man.
Can you
this
hear
shit
me?
sticks to your head.
I swear, they should not switch to jam. After saying, "Are you all right? Can you hear me?" No, it's not. Are you all right? It's something else a bit. Are you something?
Something. You're all right. Yeah, but I don't know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? They should not switch to Japanese. Oh, that switch touched me. I was like,
it's very catchy.
Yes,
it's very catchy.
It's catchy, right? It's good.
Can you alright? Can you hear me? 誰もいない線路沿いをなぞってく大げさに泣いて
calm, it's happy. Then towards the ending, the whole uplifting tone. Dun, Anyways, yeah. Anyways, help me out, guy. You don't forget, you forgot this song.
I'm not gonna sing with you. Come on, we'll do this.
No wahala, no wahala.
だからもう一度生まれ変わろうともまた私は
Anyways, moving on. Let's move on.
I think I'm too pumped for this. Let's go. Let's
go. No time. Next award on the list is best protagonist.
Crazy stuff. I think you go first because like you were saying best protagonist because I think we're going to clash here. This is where the clash comes.
It's
Or the
not
clash
good to
we're
clash.
waiting for.
It's not
Let's
good
see.
to
Let's
clash.
hear your opinion.
So the two people I have in mind, their names are both Momos. Like their names are both Momo. Momo Ayashi from Down the Down, and then Mel from Apothecary Diaries.
Apothecary Diaries.
Yeah, I feel like because I'm just thinking about protagonists. I don't really think there was really any other protagonist that I remember that stood out this year. The rest are ones we've seen before that were really good. Tanjiro, Deku, they've always been the way they are. I mean, they're still developing and all, they're still cool, but no one really they didn't really stand out this year. So for me, it's between those two. Momo Ayashi because of her sharp wits, her sharp mouth. She's just, I mean, she gets shit done. I love the banter between her and Okarun. I love the banter. I feel like the voice actress did a very good job with her.
Good job.
I feel like without that voice actress killing it the way she did, which is the Japanese voice actress, I don't think I would have liked Momo as much as I did. But yes, she's sassy, she's wild, but regardless, she's still a sweetheart at the end of the day. She's still loving, you know, and she gets shit done. She really, really cares about Okarun, and I just love her. I love watching her. She's the one that keeps me going when it comes to Dan. Momo close second, but yeah, we'll talk about Momo more later in that particular diaries. But yeah, my best protagonist for the year is Momo Ayashi from Dan.
Dun. Okay, I mean, I think that's a solid take actually, man. Momo, I think Momo was without Momo in that series, I think it's going to be bullshit. Like Okarun is nice, but Momo's comic reliefs are crazy. I think she's amazing with that.
I agree.
But for me, I'm going in a kind of a different direction. I don't think if I can mention, there's one anime. There are two contenders for me for this award. I have Kafka, of course, and then I have Midoriya. Even though I don't like Midoriya that much, you know. Like,
I'm surprised. Because Deku's my guy.
I don't like Midoriya. I don't like Midoriya. I don't like Deku. I don't like his behavior. But we cannot deny the fact that he's always getting shit done. It kind of reminds me of what's his name from Demon Slayer? The main guy. I forgot his name. Tanjiro. It kind of reminds me of Tanjiro's, you know, behavior with things. He always gets the job done. Although he's very emotional, more than Tanjiro, but he gets the job done. So I will go with Midoriya for sure. Because like the thing is, I would have gone with Kafka, but Kafka is just this episode, you know? Like I haven't seen much of Kafka yet. Like the character development is still on. But Midoriya, like there has been a character development for a while now, like season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like I think for me, Midoriya first. Like the best protagonist of this year for me is Midoriya. Like, although it sounds surprising that I'm saying that, but there's nothing I can do. Like, if you really think about it, Midoriya for sure. Like for me, at least. So yeah, I go with Midoriya.
First off, I like the way you are calling him Midoriya because I'm like, I mean, Midoriya Izuku. Because I'm like, everybody calls him Deku, you know. When you're going, like, you're being more personal and you're calling him Midoriya, which is cool. I feel like never in a million years would I have thought that you would actually say Deku is your favorite.
Deku,
like he's the best protagonist for the year. You know me already, you know how much I love Deku. You know that Deku, like, if I could give him all the awards, I would give him. Because when it comes to protagonist, I feel like overall he's my best protagonist. Maybe top 3. I mean, top 3. He's definitely there. Most likely number 1. I relate a lot to him. I wonder a lot of people can relate to him because he cries a lot and all that. But I like him because he's human.
He's a little bitch, man. It's my biggest problem.
He's not a little bitch. He's not.
The motherfucker.
He's not. He's not because yes, he might cry and all that, but when it comes to getting shit done, he gets shit done. He tries his best. He fights, even though he don't even have the power, even though he might not be strong enough. He would still go and try his best and fight. How would someone that you're saying as a little bitch, would he have come out in season 1 beginning when All Might lost his power, when he saw that Kachan was about to get killed? He had no power, but he ran out. That was the beginning of the moment I knew that Deku is my guy. This guy had no power. This guy was basically committing suicide, but he ran out.
but-
so that bravery, that courage.
True. If you really think about that, this was his name. The guy from the guy from JJK did the same.
Yeah.
He did the same in the classroom. He had no powers. He jumped in there to save his classmates from the first episode. What's his name? Itadori.
Yeah.
Itadori jumped into the class with no powers to save
Yeah.
his friends as well. So
Okay.
why didn't you say that was your best guy? Because it's the same thing. The same thing Midoriya did.
Yeah. Yeah. So emotion.
Because like they were in the class, they had a club meeting and they told him to wait outside. But he's like, fuck that. I'm going to run inside. He had no powers. He ran inside. It's the same thing Deku did. He ran inside. So
Yeah.
like I think Deku's situation at that time was related. Like there are a lot of animes like this where like they don't care, they just go in, and I think
Yeah.
for me it wasn't that special. But
Yeah,
yeah, of
so
course
the-
I understand you.
The difference for me is the emotion. I mean, there was a very big difference when it comes to the emotion in that episode for the both of them, in that scene for the both of them. For JJK, it just seemed very normal. Like it seemed, I mean, it was cool and everything, but there was not, I don't know, there was nothing really like riding on the line in that one as much as My Hero Academia. And My Hero Academia knows how to make you want to tear up. Like it makes you feel not just the song choices, the music, the way they do everything, the fact that All Might was there and they were showing what All Might was going through, how All Might was feeling weak and what was like pissed off that he couldn't do anything. And we just had Deku there feeling guilty that the reason why Kachan is in this situation is because of him. And then we're seeing all the heroes trying to fight. All the heroes are trying to save Kachan, but they can't save him because the villain is too strong and all that. And then we're seeing villain, we're seeing Kachan trying to break out using fire, and nothing is working. We're seeing Kachan even crying, like, because the villain is trying to take over his body. We're seeing the tears coming out, like the boy is like, I think he was trying to take over his mouth. I was like, guy, like it was very intense. Like that was like lives were on the line. Like it was like you could feel the intensity. You could feel like this meant a lot. You could feel like this was like kind of like the end of the world for someone, you know. So it was like a high stake moment. I feel like JJK didn't have that, but for My Hero Academia, he had it. And what now broke the icing, like what made everything to now come together was like what made us to now all calm down was when Midoriya started running. Immediately he started running, man. Guy, goosebumps. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I'm like,
Yeah.
I never saw it coming. And then because of what he did, All Might was guy. How can I say I'm a hero when me, I have powers? This boy that I don't have power is
Don't have
running
powers,
out.
yeah.
This boy is the true embodiment of a hero. And that made All Might to power up, save the day, and come back, meet Deku, tell Deku that you too can be a hero. This is what a hero is.
And he told him, take my hair, ciao.
Ciao, my hair. That's why we now had that mad picture of Deku, like I think kneeling down on All Might, like that side view. I'll put the picture now on the
Yeah.
screen. That's why we had that legendary epic picture. When I saw that picture, I was like, this picture will be here forever and ever. This is a moment. Kind of remind me of that One Piece moment, Shanks and Luffy. I've not watched it, but I've seen that
Yeah,
picture.
with
but
the hat.
with the heart, but
That is
I knew
solid,
picture
bro. That was
really-
solid already. It's done.
If I had the choice, I would always pick Deku. So the reason I didn't just pick Deku is because I feel like Deku has always been great. Like he keeps getting better every season, and this season he got even better than what he was in the past season. But I just feel like it was not like a big jump from where he already was. He has already been solid. He just became even more solid this season. But there were other characters that came out this year that season just started, and because of they were new and they were like so much like we've not seen them before, and we're seeing this personality and all from them. That's why I had to go with Momo from Dan Dan Dan. So yeah, but every other time I would pick Deku, trust me. But anyways, good thumbs up to you. You're doing a good job for actually breaking out of your shell and realizing greatness when you see it.
Please. So the next
Yeah.
award, I think we'll go with the. Of course, if we do protagonists, we have to do antagonists at the end of the day. So yeah. So who's your best or who's your worst antagonist? I don't know how to put it. Antagonist does not have the best or the worst. The award itself alone is already worse. So, so who's your best antagonist?
So my best antagonist is from an anime called Orb on the Movements of the Earth. So his name is Nowak. I will not talk too much about him just because I believe many people might not have seen this anime yet. The anime is still ongoing, and the reason I put it in this award is because it started airing last year, 2024. Like the first half of the season came out last year, I believe, or more than the first half. So it's still ongoing. I think the latest episode right now, as of January 10th, is about episode 15. So I feel like I'm judging it based on the episode that came out in 2024. And for that, I have to give it to Nowak. His name is Nowak. I think that's the spelling.
Yeah,
Nowak. Yeah. So I have to give it to him. But I won't tell you why, just because yes, I want you to go watch it. Go watch the anime. It's good
No
stuff.
spoilers,
Yes.
no spoiler, but it's
Yeah.
good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I put you on that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, I haven't finished it up until where it is today, but I already know this guy is a bastard. Like I hate the guy already. Like he's annoying. He's
slimy,
oh my god,
slimy madman. Slimy madman.
The most fucked up person out there, man.
And Nanami is his voice actor. Nanami's voice
Yeah.
actor.
Because we're talking about that. Like
we're talking about
I
it.
was like, this voice is similar. Like this voice actor, I've heard it before. It has to be Nanami. It makes sense.
So
makes sense.
If you love Nanami, you love him. Or hate him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But
So
for me, because I haven't finished Orb, I couldn't pick Orb or anything. I couldn't pick that antagonist. For me, I think there's an antagonist we're all ignoring of how annoying he is. Shigaraki. Man. Shigaraki. Like, Shigaraki is strong as fuck. That's the most annoying part of it. He's so fucking strong. Like, no matter what you do, he's gonna come back. Look at what he did to Stargirl. Or the Stargirl.
Star and Stripe. Oh, God. That pissed me off, man.
Like Shigaraki has been annoying me since the beginning of this anime. And this guy is still alive. Why is he still alive? Why? Whenever we think that he has been caught, okay, it's done. Boo escapes. It kind of reminds me of this guy from JJK. What's his name again? The guy they
Mahito. I wanted to say him. I wanted to say it too, Mahito. Yeah, but I feel Mahito is worse though. But yeah.
Shigaraki annoys the shit out of me. This is nasty decay stuff. Like, bro, just die. Dude, just die. Enough, bro. I think for me, like, nobody comes close, man. My antagonist is Shigaraki, man. Shigaraki is a bastard.
Shigaraki is like Mahito in the sense that, he's annoying and all. Mahito is more annoying, but what makes Shigaraki more annoying is that Shigaraki is extremely powerful. He's OP. Mahito was not OP. Mahito was freaking strong, but no OP. But Shigaraki's one is that you keep on trying to kill him, he keeps coming back. It's just like, and now he's merged with All for One and everything. So it's not like they're not together. So, and then his power is irritating, the whole decay shit, like you said, irritating shit. And then when he took down Star and Stripe was like a ray of lights, like bright lights. She came into the show and she was so, I don't know. There was just something about her. Like
they led us on. And
they led us on. I mean, she came from America. She was under All. I mean, she was All Might was like a mentor growing up. All Might, she has met All Might. I think All Might like helped her when she was younger and everything. Yeah. She had the America uniform. And then the way she talks, she's big, Lizawa. As in the way she was fighting this guy, I was like
muscle mommy.
Muscle moment, I was like, she's going to, and the fact that she was in America, like she left America and she's the strongest, I think #1 hero in America, coming to take down. So I felt like, man, she's coming
something's
to do
going to
like,
happen. Yeah,
something's going to happen. And something happened. She ran down strong, but come on, she should not have gone down. Gone too soon, man. Gone too soon.
Yeah,
gone too soon.
First episode, did you just get nerfed? At least struggle, you know?
Yeah, no.
What was the name of her powers again?
Something. I forgot him. But it was very, very cool. It was very, very cool.
It was like Order, I think. It was Order.
Yeah, New Order.
Yeah.
No, it was cool. It was
It's
very, very
fire.
cool.
It's fire.
Well-written character,
So
but it's common. You should have kept her longer.
kept that longer, yeah, definitely.
Mm.
So next award, I think most underrated anime of the year. I think this could fall to a lot of animes. Maybe it could fall to Orb or something, but it could fall to a lot of anime. So I wonder what your take is on that.
So this anime I'm going to mention now, for some people, they might say it's not underrated, but I feel like it was. I mean, when I was watching it, I know people were also talking about it, people were rating, but I feel like it maybe did not just get as much as it should have. But it's not like as if it was poorly rated. I mean, it was just maybe just a little bit not rated as high as it should be,
Highest, man.
and that is Restoria, Wand and Sword.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it. Surprising, but you heard of it, yeah?
Yeah. It's on my list.
Okay.
I haven't seen it at all.
It's on your list, and the reason why you've not seen it is probably because you've heard of it, but maybe it was not really like spoken of as something that was really, really good for you to need to
Good,
see
yeah.
it now. You understand that kind of thing. So you see, that's one of the reasons why I put that underrated. It's really good. I mean, if you haven't seen it already, you should watch it. I think it's more about magic. What anime would I even say it reminds me of? I don't really know if this anime reminds me of, but it was really good. The main character, it's kind of like all them Black Clover, the way the main character does not really, can't really do magic, you understand? But he has another power that is OP, but the main power that everybody has in that world, he doesn't have it.
He doesn't
You get?
have it.
So that's how the character is. And he's a very
Very,
chilled guy, very
very
nice guy.
typical of anime.
Very typical of anime. But yeah, I've seen that whole concept before, but there's just something about it that makes it cool and worth watching.
Okay,
So yeah, check
I
it
think
out.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out definitely. For me, I think for my most underrated anime, of course, you probably would have heard of it as well. It's just like what you just mentioned. This Elusive Samurai. For me, like Elusive Samurai, man, like it was entertaining. It was really good. The fights, the gore, the killings, like the story. Like I think these samurais and this Japanese Edo period, like these, I think those people were savages, man. And there's magic and there's a lot of shit going on in it. I think I really enjoyed Elusive Samurai. I think for me it was really good, but still not getting, like, after it came out,
Yeah.
probably one or two times people talked about it and then bro disappeared and that's it.
Yeah, funny enough, I haven't seen the anime. It's crazy how I've both not seen
Seen,
the anime that were given best, like, most underrated anime too. I recently just started really hearing about it off late, and I added it to my watch list. I think I will check out episode 1 a bit. I don't really think it's my vibe just because it's this ancient period. It's not like I don't watch ancient period anime, I do, but sometimes I'm not just in the mood for it. And so
that's
that's
what I'm
what happened when I
saying.
tried watching it.
Is Edo period,
Yeah.
like this
Edo
Japanese
period.
old Asian
Yeah.
is like, it's like Samurai Champloo. Like
Yeah.
is that kind of vibes where like they have
Yeah.
swords and the animation style is whack, or it's
Yeah.
the kind of way, like, and it's not gonna be everybody's vibe and all of that. But still,
Yeah.
it was good.
I
It was
mean,
good.
how I even heard about it the first time was when somebody, I think it's a particular animation company, like a particular body, the way we have Crunchyroll Awards, there's this other awards, I don't know if it was IGN Awards or stuff, they gave Elusive Samurai as the best anime of 2024. And I was wondering, what is Elusive Samurai? 'Cause I've never heard of it. You get, so that's when I first checked, said, okay, let me add it, and then add it to my watch list. Then and that, okay, they said, let me check where to watch it. So I checked where to watch it. It was Crunchyroll. And I'm like, I have a Crunchyroll subscription. I go to Crunchyroll almost every day. I never saw Crunchyroll promote this stuff because I checked when it aired. It aired around September, October. And I'm like, I definitely watched anime in September, October. How come it was not like on the front page or something? So is it like Crunchyroll did not advertise this or something? Because this should have been more out there. Because I don't know. On your own end, do you feel like it was well promoted, or do you feel
No,
like people didn't really
that's
talk
the
about
thing.
it?
I think for the first 2 episodes, it was promoted. Like I heard about it, but after that, it just disappeared. Like, and it just went low key from there.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, next award, I think this one is gonna be tough. Best continuing series, best continuing anime series,
Best sequel or
20
best continuing?
yeah,
anime?
best sequel, yeah, same shit. This is hard, man. This is hard. What's your take? What's your take?
So for the best sequel of 2024, I give it to My Hero Academia Season 7. And why is that? I mean, My Hero Academia is, I mean, if you don't already know, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, and JJK are my three best anime in no particular order. So yeah, I wanted to give, I feel like My Hero Academia was very, very good. Season 7, I just felt like it was not good enough to be anime of the year. You get, that's why I had to put it under my best sequel, because yes, it has been going on, and for a sequel, it was very good. It did everything well. It started off great with Star and Stripe, them introducing Star and Stripe. I mean, they showed that I think at the end of season 6, and then season 7 beginning, she came in, she did some damage and all, and then later on we had all I like how all the characters came when that boy, that twinkle guy that's always twinkling, that he used to bring out
Yeah.
like laser from his stomach or
Laser
something.
from his
Yeah, yeah. So when he came out with Deku and they're trying to deceive this guy, all for one. That
All
was one
for
of my
one,
favorite
yeah.
moments as well. When all the heroes started coming out, the way they animated it, showing all the
That was
heroes.
crazy.
Endeavor,
That was, yeah, Endeavor coming out. This one coming out.
Endeavor, this one coming out. Ah,
It was like
Neko, that big, yeah,
it reminded me of Endgame.
yeah.
You know, when Doctor Strange opened the portals and then they
Okay.
started pulling out. It
Yeah.
was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then there's this scene of Deku again, during the time when Deku was fighting Shigaraki, when they said Deku had just 5 minutes to use one particular power, and then he was not using all the powers of the previous builders of One for All. He
One
was using
for
the powers all at once, like, and he was wasting no time. This guy was going all out. The way he was saying all the powers, I can't remember the names of them, but he was giving that guy no breathing space. Shigaraki was like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
What the
That scene
fuck,
was
bro?
epic, you know. So there are a lot of high moments. I mean, a lot of high moments. So yeah, sequel. My best sequel is My Hero Academia season 7. What's yours, Tun?
I think, man, the thing is, you already know, I've always hated on My Hero Academia, especially from I think season 2 and season 3. I don't know.
I would have
for
not
some
watched My
reason,
Hero Academia if I listened to you. I would have not watched it because you did not
I
rate it
hated
well,
those.
and I left it, and I didn't watch it because of you initially. Later on, and I said, "Let me check it," because a lot of people were talking about it. So if I listened to you, I would have not watched My Hero
Yeah,
Academia.
true. Even if I listened to me, I wouldn't have seen it too. To be honest, I think I have come full circle. And My Hero Academia is a banger. Like, let's say season 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better. And this season 7, there is no breathing space from one fight to another. I think, oh my days, I
Just
think
like
Hero
season 6.
Academia, yeah, Hero Academia has moved way high up on my list. Like, Hero Academia is next level. It's next level. But for me, it's between Bleach, Demon Slayer, and One Piece, of course. But of course, one has to come up on the top, and you already know the top. So,
One Piece. When are they going to find the One Piece?
I mean, they'll find it when we are already married. Like, everybody has children and living life. But until then, for me, like, best sequel is One Piece, man. I think the reason for One Piece being my best sequel is because first the animation changed. Then now in a new arc, it's not like the old animation. Now it's like bros are all dripped out, like they're in Egghead. The island is all technology, it's all amazing and everything.
Yeah.
The fight sequences are like better now. Now they're going back to back. Like Garp is fighting, they're showing us more things. Now they animated even a lot more fights, which are like, this is not One Piece. Usually One Piece, they give us 10 episodes of yapping, of bullshit,
Yapping.
of dust. Now, like, it doesn't
They
exist
have to
like
step
that.
up. They have to
Yeah,
step
so,
up.
like,
That's what New Gen
they-
is causing.
The competition has become unbearable for them. So, like, I think for me, One Piece all day, man. Might be a little bit biased, but
Yeah.
I don't care.
Don't worry,
of
I'll
shit.
start watching it when they reanimate the whole season. When
With
I think
Wix?
with Studio, yeah, with Wix. When
Yeah,
Wix
Wix.
starts reanimating it, I will start there. I know some people will say, "No, go watch the old one. The old one is perfect the way it is. You don't need to reanimate it." No, I mean, I don't have time to waste. Like, I value my time, so I need to watch something with good pacing. I can't watch bullshit. That's why this old Bleach was hard for me to watch. But I mean, I started learning how to jump, and I don't like jumping. I'm not someone that jumps. I'm someone that walks.
Since
You know?
you're already used to jumping, just jump One Piece.
Nah. But anyways, next anime on the list is the breakout character of the year. What character unexpectedly stole the spotlight? We did not see that character coming.
I think Sun Jin-woon, I mean, it was Sun Jin-woo from Solo Leveling. Because, like, of course, in the beginning, I don't know, man. Now that I think about what has happened now, season 2, yeah, I will give it to him 100% every time. I will give it to him every fucking time.
Don't bring season 2 into this.
It's like Sun Jin. Oh my days! Even like towards the last episodes, the last 3 episodes,
Yeah.
he was dumb. Bro went crazy. Bro broke out of everything. Like his confidence
Mm.
from the most useless E ranked,
Mhm.
useless guy, the most nerfed person to confidence. Where did he get that confidence? Where
Yeah.
did he learn how to be like this? Like, I think Son Jinu, like from Solo Leveling, is my top breakout. Like for me, nothing comes close, man. The guy really surprised me. I
Yeah.
expected it to be like that, but I didn't expect it to be that quick. Like, bro,
Yeah.
already, like I've seen a lot of Sword Art Online. It wasn't this quick. Like the whole season, it was just bro trying to get. There is this Tower of God. There's also bro trying to level up. But this guy leveled up quickly.
Mhm.
Started doing shit. The last episode, Arise, made Ingress this, made, oh my god, I was like, this guy's not even, it's not the Son Jinu we used to know, man. But yeah, that's my
Yeah.
top breakout.
Yeah. It could be like
What's
a
yours?
pacing thing.
Yeah, it could be.
It
It
could,
could be.
it could be a pacing thing. I'm thinking now, it depends on like if the animation studio had decided to animate it the way old Gen used to animate the anime, couldn't it have been like Sword Art Online?
Been true, but I mean,
Yeah.
if it was pacing, we would have heard about it from the manga. Maybe the manga would have been, manga people would have been bullshitting right now. Oh, they didn't animate this, they didn't animate that, they didn't do this, but
Yeah.
they.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean, but the thing is that I feel like, yeah, when it comes to pacing, they are not jumping things. They're actually following what's in the manhwa. I mean,
Manga,
it's not in the
yeah.
manhwa because it's Korea. Yeah.
Mm.
They're following what's in the manual, but the thing is that old Gen is used to not animating things as like One Piece and the rest, whereby they would be really dragging out what's in the manga, like dragging it like there's no tomorrow. You get, so these ones are just animating it the way it should be animated, probably. You understand?
Yeah.
With the way, with the good pacing, with the proper pacing, yeah. So I feel like if they had decided to animate it and make everything slow and drag some moments and make each episode to be like 2 minutes like One Piece, then maybe you will not be saying what you're saying right now about it being
True,
your,
true.
I mean, Solo Level being, I mean, Son Jin being your breakout character out there, because it might have taken him much longer to level up.
But still, it is what it is. Son Jinu all day.
Yeah.
And then what's your
Alright.
best? What's your best? What's your best? What's your best?
Yeah, so mine is Momo, the other Momo, from
Apothecary?
Apothecary Diaries. Apothecary Diaries was, when it was airing initially, funny I have not finished season 1, but when it was airing initially, it was already one of my best anime this year. Like, I loved it. It was so wholesome. At some point, I started getting tired of the beat, and that's why I stopped. I said I would go back to complete it. I still haven't, but I will go back to complete it.
I completed.
So oh, you finished
But
it?
go on. Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Finish
okay.
both
So
of
I
them.
didn't. But how was it for you, real quick?
Everything, see, Apothecary is amazing and everything. But my only problem is it everything you know the answer to?
Okay, yeah. I think I had my
I'm
issue with it.
tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired, bro. Like,
yeah.
things that don't even relate to health even. You're having answers to them. Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, like, I think this was my
feel you.
problem with it.
I feel
She
you.
has
She's
answers
too
to everything.
intelligent.
Yeah.
She's too intelligent. And a friend of mine said the same thing. And I too noticed it, that at some point it kind of started feeling like it was being repetitive. You
Yeah.
know, like we're saying the
She
same
will
thing over
solve
and
it.
over again.
At the end of the day, she will figure it out. Yeah. It makes no sense.
Like it was good initially. I really loved it because I like her because she's intelligent. She's still really pretty. She's pretty. She's intelligent. There's just something about her, and then I love the inner monologue, like the way what
in her
her
head,
thoughts,
yeah, what
basically
she thought, yeah.
in her head. I also even like how she won't talk sometimes to people. How she talks to that Jin Shu or
guy,
something.
yeah.
The guy, you understand? I like that banter. I like everything about it. So it was a wholesome anime. It's still a wholesome anime. It's just that part about her knowing everything was a little bit getting tiring to see. Like, it was getting a bit too much. I feel like they should have found
It's like One Punch Man.
It was not funny. No, but One Punch Man is that One Punch Man can do the same thing every single episode and I will still love it. That's the difference. Saitama can do the same thing, which is come and just use one punch and kill anybody. I will still love it because I don't know. Saitama is just something. He's comedy. just looking at him
Yeah,
alone,
just look at
it's just funny to see.
True,
And
true,
then the
true.
way the things that comes out from his mouth, him always behaving like as if he don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I
he's
love it.
retarded.
So One Punch Man is different for me. I will not classify that. I will not get bored of it. Keep giving me that. Let's see if it
Okay.
comes out this year finally, season 3. But most likely we know they'll see
If they're
Jones.
not capping us.
That Johnson knows, man. But anyways, next one. Yeah, so the next one on the list is most unexpected plot twists. So what was that moment that shocked fans and changed the trajectory of the story of the anime?
The story anime.
Yeah, so for me, it's another anime, not another anime, an anime I've mentioned earlier that you guys may have not watched. It's Orb on the Movements of the Earth. And I will not talk about the plot twist just because you might not have watched it and you may want to watch it. I mean, after watching this episode. So I will not talk about it. Like, I will not talk about the plot twist, but I'll just tell you what episode it is. So it was in episode 3 of season 1, which is the only season that's currently out and it's still airing. So yeah, episode 3, mad plot twist, crazy shit. I couldn't really talk about any other anime that really had the mad plot twist. Maybe there were others, but that was one that just came to mind. And also probably because I watched Orb recently, so it's still really fresh in my mind. What about you? What's yours?
For me, Ubuyashiki. Ubuyashiki.
Whoa!
Ubuyashiki.
I forgot that. I actually forgot that. How did I forget that?
That was crazy. Nah.
Oh,
For me, oof.
I agree.
That was unexpected to everybody. They fooled us. They fooled Muzan. They fooled everybody, man. It was,
guys is sneaky, slimy.
Slimy. And then I like the way Muzan calls it Ubuyashiki. Man, that whole last episode was insane. It was insane, man. Unexpected. I'm thinking that Muzan blew up the place, but this Ubuyashiki was crazy, man. And then the build up to Himejima coming. I mean, that whole thing was.
It was mad because I did not want, like, we all thought, regular, it was Muzan that blew up the place. Next thing you know, I see Muzan on the floor with just his pants, his trousers, just part of it, just there. We're like, what's going on? Why is Muzan here? I mean, was this intentional? Next thing you know, I seen this guy vexing and everything, saying no more. I was like, wow, this guy is a suicide bomber. Not only is he a suicide bomber,
it's a family bomber.
It's a family bomber. It's a family bomber. And I'm like, I was not even thinking, did the kids know they were going to die? I know they're young, so they might not really know much about life, but they were at least aware that they were going to die today.
I think we'll just sacrifice everybody to make it look real. See, they fooled all of us. Children are playing. Children were playing. The wife would have known, definitely. And then the fact that they all gathered together at the end. Oh my God, that whole shit was like, Muzan didn't see that coming at all. Yeah. All that talk, all that coughing of blood, saying things, and Muzan is just standing over him, looking at him. Like, bro, you're gonna die regardless. Like, you're dead. Muzan didn't see that coming.
I heard it was the wife that actually pulled the trigger. I heard, but I've gone back to the scene. I didn't really notice it, but people were like, you go back and watch it carefully. That it was her that pulled the trigger, so definitely shows that way.
Yeah, so makes sense. Because like it's hard to fool the characters and fool the audience at the same time. That's crazy. You fooled all of us. None of us saw it coming, man. It's crazy, but for me that's unexpected as fuck. So
yeah. Biggest anime disappointment, what was it for you, bro? Which anime fell your hand?
Ninja Kamui, man. Started off strong. Started off everything. Like, it was amazing until they introduced those fucking robots or those fucking armors. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? First, I hate animes that you have to get into something to fight.
Oh, mecha.
Yeah, I hate all these animes. Like, all them. Like, I started hating this from Megas XLR. From Cartoon Network long time ago. This is the reason I can't watch a lot of animes where there are like robots in it, because I cannot relate. You're not the one fighting. This almost happened to me with Code Geass, because you have to wear something to fight and all of that. But Code Geass was different. It was refreshing the way they did it. But this one, I
Yeah.
can't. I just can't relate properly to it. And the
Mhm.
animators, I think they got tired of animating at some point with
Yeah.
the fucked up animation, and that's it. And it just disappeared. Nobody talks about Ninja Kamui anymore. Like you just,
I know. I know.
but
I
yeah,
mean,
that's cool.
I liked it. I liked it, to be
I,
honest. I
I
know
liked it
people were
definitely.
complaining. People were complaining and everything. Yes, maybe I would have preferred if they did not do the whole mecha thing. But it's not like as if it was a deal breaker for me. I still liked it, and there were still some good fights eventually. I mean, later on, I think there was still some fight they won't did without it, and there were some fights that they
Yeah.
did with it that were still very good. I think towards the ending.
Now,
Um,
towards the ending is where I'm talking
mm,
about. The animation was
mm.
shit. Which is
Oh, okay. I think I know the one you're talking about. The one of the main guy plus his friend. I mean, or
yeah,
his partner back then
yeah,
when
yeah.
they were the robots and all. But I think there was still a fight then. Maybe there was still a fight in that ending that was mad, despite that one.
Yeah. There was. Yeah. I just remembered now. There was the last fight was mad.
Yeah.
Actually, the last fight
Okay.
was mad.
I loved it, and in a way, I feel like they are more disappointing anime just because at least Ninja Kamui gave you like the first 2-3 episodes were bangers. Like
Bangers.
this were like I feel like that's when it comes to opening episodes of an anime, pilots and everything. I feel like Ninja Kamui is probably up there with being among the best ever. Not one this year, not 2024, sorry, ever. To be honest, that it was really really good. I'm not lying, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
really good.
yeah, yeah.
It
So
shocked all of us actually. So
shocked all of us, and it made me to. I started recommending it to a lot of people, and a lot of people that were not even watching anime before decided to try it. And when they watched it, they loved it, and they wanted to see more. So yes, Ninja Kami did great in that. So I still like it. My best is actually I don't have anyone because there was no anime that came out this year that I watched that I was really really disappointed with. I
we
mean,
have
people
to
will talk
choose
about
one.
People were talking about Blue
Last.
Lock and everything. I still like Blue Lock, regardless of the animation. I still really liked it, so it was not a disappointment for me. Could have been better, but my best was or not my best, just based on gist I've heard, because I don't have anyone. So based on gist I've heard, I would say Tower of God. I mean, Tower of God season 2. I've seen season 1 just like one episode. I felt like this is not for me. I'll probably go back and try and complete it because people said it's good. Although the ratings don't seem too good, but people were saying that season 2 was going to be the season that would be really, really great. Kind of like this, the way JJK season 2 was. Season 1 was okay, was good, but season 2 was what took it to another level. That was what Tower of God seemed like it's supposed to be based on the manhwa. People would have read it. They said season 2 was meant to be epic, and now it's out. Everybody's really, really disappointed with it. I think the animation is bad. What exactly is the issue? See the animation, the pacing. What exactly? Because you're watching it, yeah, or
I
you
watched
watched
like 3 episodes from it. The thing
yeah,
is, I don't even understand what is going on. Like, bro is arrogant as fuck
yeah.
right now. He wants to fight alone, and the people that he's with, they are also useless as fuck. So
Mhm.
like, I don't even know what is going on. To be honest, he's still obsessed over this fucking bitch. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. And
Mhm.
like, I was like, fuck this shit, man. I'm not gonna watch this
Yeah,
for now.
best glow up.
For me, I think it is not the blow up; it's the potential to blow up. For me, Zenitsu. Like, I think what is coming with from Zenitsu next is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be insane. I think like just seeing Zenitsu locking for once
Yeah,
in his life and he's awake,
yeah.
that is crazy. That is just seeing that alone is enough to make me expect the worst out of the guy. Like
Yeah.
for me, like Zenitsu, man, I love Zenitsu, man. No, like for me, it's the best glow up. We haven't seen what he can do or why he's the way he is,
Mm.
but just that alone, that aura alone,
The
is way
locked in
up there.
aura,
Yeah,
no
it's
fear,
done.
not
It's
caring.
done for me.
Like I see, bro is ready to kill Muzan. Like anybody that comes his way right now is going to finish. Like nobody can touch him. I know. I
Maybe,
feel you.
maybe he received a
I
letter.
feel you.
His grandpa died, and he left a message for him. And then boom, 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 bow, and
Well,
that's it.
possible.
Let's
Possible. You
see.
never know. You never know. But yeah, Zenitsu, I feel you. Potential to glow up. I mean, I feel like he has. If I tell you, I feel like the glow has already come because I mean, it's not really the kind of glow that you would talk about normally when you talk about glow in the sense that, oh, his outfit changed, he looks different, he looks fresher and all. But yeah, glow up in the sense that, yes, his personality has changed, his
Change,
mood
yeah.
has changed. You understand? I feel you on that. For me, I would give it to Song Jin-woo. I mean, Song Jin-woo definitely has to be somewhere in just my awards. I mean,
Globe,
and this was,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, you put him in best breakout character, I believe. That's breakout
yeah.
character of the year. And I wanted to give Momo that, so I'm giving Song Joong best glow up. I mean, I don't think we need to really say much about it. I mean,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole song.
That's
I mean,
yeah.
this was a different human being. You can't tell me it's the same guy. It's not the same guy. Come on, this is not the
Mm.
same guy that was like this,
Job,
became like this.
job,
Bro
yeah.
got taller. Bro got taller.
How?
Like way taller. Like way taller. So wow, like I mean, you can get taller, but how old is he in the first place? And then I know like maybe he might still be growing, but I don't think all these events happen
Not
in
lie, not
a
lie.
large period of time.
Yeah, it's
So
impossible.
yeah,
It's not growing
yeah,
anywhere.
in a long period of time. So yeah. So
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
glow up Song Joong definitely. Moving on, best villain entrance. Which entrance? Like when the person was coming, you were like, this villain. I'm feeling this villain. This villain had this iconic introduction. You know, this is 2024. For me, I would say that villain is Aizen Sosuke. Aizen
The thing is,
Sosuke.
I was going to pick Aizen as well.
Mm.
I mean, go on. Let's see the reason you picked Aizen.
Do you really think we're having this podcast right now?
Aizen was a bastard.
You're under my illusion.
Aizen was a bastard.
Everything is planned. I knew you when you were born.
Yo,
Bro came up-
Watashi wa Soul Society.
Society.
ようこそ、私のソウルソサエティへ。私の霊圧で自戒しろ。滑稽だな。
Yeah, that line is everywhere on the internet.
Everywhere.
That- Who was he talking to then, Seth?
I think, I don't know. I cannot remember.
Bro came this season and Shunsui released him,
Yeah.
and even before Shunsui released him also, he was already doing
mad.
things. He was already doing things to make you know that this restraint that they have on me, I mean, it's holding me
It's gonna be
down,
crazy.
but it's not fully holding me down, you know.
Yeah.
And then when those people, when those I don't know what they were, but those small nonsense came
Yeah,
out
Came down.
trying to attack society,
Just
and
his aura alone.
just his aura. The guy was like, you can't. Why would you bring out your Zampacto to kill
But
this?
this-
Like, just use your spiritual pressure. Like, just like these are minions. This is nothing. Like, you can't stress yourself.
Aizen is crazy, man.
滑稽だな。何をちまちまと刀で払っているのだ。霊圧で一息に押しつぶせば済むものを。
I guess when he was sitting on a chair.
Just sitting.
Bro was restrained to the chair. Yes, and the fact that Shunsui now was given an assignment that he knows that you can do like handle these things or handle whatever without like with the power
Without
he has
moving,
right
yeah.
now. Without restraining him. Because Aizen wanted him to unrestrain him and everything. Aizen wanted him to do that, but based on what this guy has shown him already, both on what Aizen has shown everybody and shown Shunsui knew that this is still a piece of cake
cannot,
for Aizen.
yeah.
You understand? You can do this without, you understand? And Aizen showed us, yes, truly. that
Truly,
you know,
I am
Aizen, yes, and you know, he would never want to like fall his hand. They always want to make people know that, yes, I'm still that guy. You understand? We don't want to start giving excuses that no, my hands are tired and everything. No. You understand? And then when they now made him to go to sleep also, I think he went to sleep for like 5 minutes and he said that this is the longest sleep he has ever been on. Like as in
Crazy.
that's the longest time he has ever been unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I mean, Aizen is the perfect choice. It was supposed to be my first choice, actually. But like, yeah, it was supposed to be my first choice. But anyway, I'll go with Yohabaha. Because like the thing with Yohabaha is the reason is my best villain, whatever is that I don't expect him to be that strong, you know? I don't expect a Quincy to be like that.
Mm.
So where is he getting the power from? I think this was like the villain was like, this was what killed me. All them giving them Sternritters names, the first Ritters and all of, man, I think Yohaba was, his aura alone was crazy, man. For me, I'll go with Yohaba. Definitely.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Anyways, I don't know if I'm meant to be able to give Aizen because I don't know if you should say Aizen is a villain right now. I mean,
for
because,
now, he's still a villain. He's still a villain.
okay. I know. So he's still a villain,
But he's
but
gonna
just because it's helping the good guys a little bit, just because it's to the benefit, it's not like as if he cares about them. So moving on to the last award, it's anime with the best drip. So basically, which anime had
Anime.
characters with cool swag, when they're walking, when they're moving, you're like, oh, I like this guy's swag, I like his aura,
It's
I like
like
what he's
the
wearing,
aura
I
is
like all of his
crazy.
hairstyle. You understand? What anime was that for you?
For me, anime or character? Because I mean it's both. It could be both.
It's both.
For me, it works perfectly with character. I would say Zoro from One Piece.
Okay.
Man, the new drip they gave these guys, coupled with Zoro's ability that is OP and everything, the aura, bro, man is OP, man. Like everything just makes sense. His drip.
Mm.
First of all, animes don't have drip. I think this is something they need to work on. Anime is useless with drips. Like
Yeah.
every drip is good, but it
Mm.
could have been better.
Gonna be
It could
better.
be better a lot of times. I know you're trying to keep a style or you're trying to keep a time period, but there are so many ways to keep it stylish, For me,
Yeah.
with the new animation of One Piece, I'll go with Zoro, man. Zoro's drip, his high tops, pants, jacket with his sword. I think it's next level. And then
Yeah.
bro is now OP on top. So yeah, I'll go with Zoro.
Yeah.
What about
I watch
you?
One Piece, so I can't really
Yeah,
speak
so
much on
yeah,
that.
it makes sense.
Yeah. For me, it's Tokyo Revengers season 3. I wouldn't I'm still just at the beginning, but in general, Tokyo Revengers, when it comes to drip, has always
Kimichi.
been that show
Yeah,
that for me is always number one when it comes to drip. Nobody really mentions it as much, I think, when it comes to drip. People usually mention
this is
Bleach.
Tokyo Revenger has been quiet, to be honest.
It's been quiet. I'm not really a fan of these new seasons, but regardless, the drip stays fire, man.
Fresh. Yeah.
Whenever I remember Tokyo Revengers, first person that comes to mind is Mikey Kun.
Mikey.
Draken Kun.
Draken.
Oh my
I love
god.
I think for me, the thing is, I like the loyalty between both of them. It's crazy.
I know.
It's
I know.
next level.
I
Fucking
know,
love
man.
Draken, man.
I know. Guy.
Bro, sometimes Draken feels like he has superpowers. I really, with Mikey too.
His Draken feels like he has superpowers. Mikey has superpowers. No, it
Yeah,
feels
like-
like Mikey, that is Kiki.
That's fucking kick, bro.
That's Kiki. Everybody knows it now. Mikey's Kiki. And I like how
and
he's
he
always
comes-
so calm.
He comes like an angel,
God,
You
yeah, you know, see it coming. The guy always become that his calmness as well. The way he's always unbothered also adds to his drip. You understand?
Yeah.
Always adds to his swag. I like his hair. I like the outfits he wears. And in season 3, I'm like from what I've seen, I know like the outfits are even madder in season 3. Like that uniforms are always kind
Gang
of cool
shit,
too.
gang shit.
Their gang uniforms are always cool. These are high school students too. They're in gang like this. They know they go class. You not go to class and read. Come
Delinquents.
on, delinquents. Go to class, my guy. You are just only just to be on the street. What exactly is your purpose in life? To be honest,
Yeah,
What
exactly.
So these are Anime Awards 2024 Unbothered Anime Awards. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, I would really love you guys to also share. So currently we have 14 subscribers, and I thank you all 14 subscribers of you that took out time to subscribe to our channel. I thank you all, and I hope that we've been doing a good job at entertaining you guys. If this is your first time watching, we still love you to subscribe. Also, would love you guys to share your own takes. Give us your own awards. Tell us your winner in the various categories. We'd love to hear from you guys, because like we said, opinions are subjective. So our opinions could
Yeah.
be different from yours, and we're open to all kinds of opinions. But yes,
And-
thank you so much.
And I'm sure you guys already have your hot takes. Just bring your hot takes to us. Bring it to the comment section and let's yap about it. Let's go crazy. Let's fight this off. Because of course, anime is a universe for all of us to struggle. It's
Yeah.
it presents an opportunity to feel alive. As Rengoku said, it's a place to set your heart ablaze. So let's
Set your hearts
go.
ablaze.
Let's go. Because thanks for the support, of course.
Yeah.
And so again, this is
Yeah.
just our opinion. You can always leave your opinion. You can always leave your comment. You can always leave your criticism. What you think could be better. How unbothered are we? If we can
Yeah.
be more unbothered or not.
Yeah.
It could be something great. So,
Yeah, I mean, if
let's-
we feel like we should be more relaxed, more chill, I mean, more than what we already are, tell us, and yeah, we'll do it, because that's
So
the
let's go,
theme
guys.
of our podcast. And also, we have a lot of great stuff coming your way soon. I mean, there are a lot of new stuff we're planning on doing soon that we'll bring your way, kind of like some maybe reaction videos and stuff like that. So stay tuned to that. You're gonna like it. to be honest. Trust me. So subscribe,
Yeah.
like this video, leave a comment, share this video with your friend. A lot of great things happening. We dey here for you. We are here for you. If you don't know what we dey here for you means, it means that we are here for you. You know, we are here for you. Let's go.
Let's
I
go.
wish you a
Let's-
blissful 2025, successful 25. Stay lit. Have a nice day. Cheers.
Cheers.